Hater.
We good?
Sure.
I'm just trying to put a picture of my shoes
I
on.
put way
my
too
thing.
much.
Yeah, that's the good stuff. It's all right. It's Wednesday.
My hair's still a mess.
We good? You said sure, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Episode 63.
Creep with me.
Welcome to another episode of Please Delete This in the Basements. We have Darren.
Bim.
Genevieve.
Good morning, good folks.
Good morning, good evening.
Hope
good
all is well.
afternoon.
I hope you're enjoying your commute. Nobody enjoys their commute, really.
Oh, God, no. I do now. I used to have a really long one.
How long? How
Hey.
long is it now?
For about 13 to 16 minutes.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
Nope. Jump right on 295, straight there. Yeah.
My commute was about 20 minutes.
That's not bad.
But it,
That long
depending
stretch
on
with
the
no
morning-
highway over there.
God damn it.
Yeah.
I call that my hallway because my hallway's my long too. But I have to drop off Lex to high school, then drop off Celeste to middle school, then drop off the baby to daycare, and get myself to work. So
How long is yours, Jensa?
Without traffic, 18 minutes. With traffic, 24 to 27.
Wow, you got the longest one out of us?
yeah,
What tiny state struggles we have.
right.
Somebody's gonna be like, "Really? You have the longest one, 18 to 24
Yeah,
minutes?
we're
But-
definitely spoiled.
I did used to have an hour and 45-minute commute every morning.
That was poop.
Poop indeed.
I'm glad you don't do that anymore.
Me too. It was. Well, I had to pull over one time and take a nap
Shit.
on the way back. Yeah, because I was gonna
believe
definitely
it.
swerve into some shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was bad.
wow.
It was bad.
You're making me think of Black Power right now.
Why?
Because you got the red hat, and the black tee, and then your green mic. It's just all I see is. You see it?
Good job,
You
Jen.
see it?
Wow.
What's it?
It took me a minute to get it.
You see it, right? Now you
I
can't
see
unsee
it. I can't unsee it.
Am I forming into the African continent
Yes.
slowly?
Oh my God! Especially when you do that with your arm. Holy shit!
I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blackity black, and I'm black, y'all. Oh man,
We don't be talking about shit.
damn, Jen, that was wow. Wow, just a quick bloop, and you got it.
Man.
Yeah. So what's new, my friends?
Oh boy! So yesterday after the pod, we record on Thursdays. Yay! Got
mean
some
last
good
week?
news. Last week, yes, last week. Sorry. Got some good news finally
What
did.
happened?
from the long, great state of Connecticut. I told you guys about that expensive ass school. my son
Yeah.
was supposed to go to.
Scholarship.
Yeah. So we were waiting because
Yeah.
we didn't hear back. Deadline was May 1st.
Yeah.
May 1st came and went. We ain't hear shit.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, fuck. And my son already had in his mind that he's going to go to the public school that he didn't want to go to
Yeah.
with all the same kids from
Yada yada yada.
all of that. And so he was already kind of bummed, and I felt bad. So that morning, his mother hit me and said, hey, they hit us up. They're going to give us bread, $26,000 towards the
Wow.
tuition. I was overjoyed.
Wow.
Overjoyed.
That's
Joy.
awesome. Joy.
Yeah, so we called them later on in the day, and we just chopping it up. And then they rolled up on him. He's like, what's going on? And they told him, oh, I was so happy.
Oh.
I cried in the car for 5 minutes after I got off the
damn.
phone. I did. I was, by the way, but I'm happy. No, just 5 minutes. I just sat there, just,
Now you know how people
That
feel
happy
like with
cry,
eggs.
man. Ain't nothing better than that happy cry.
yeah, yeah. So it was one of those things where, like, you know, I hate it when people say, if you had kids, you would know. But no, that was one of those, if you had kids, you would know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was, because to see him disappointed about not being able to go potentially, that shit broke my heart. So to get that news, like, he was super excited. So
It's well deserved.
yeah, I mean, we
Congrats.
still got to come out of pocket like 16, but
But
that's
it's not as bad.
much
Way
better
more
than
manageable.
42. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Now you could buy an Accord versus a whatever it costs $42,000. I don't know. I don't
Right.
drive one of those.
A Tesla, one of the new Teslas, the affordable Tesla.
I was gonna say that's it.
Yeah, the affordable one.
Because a brand new Camry runs you about 38,
Yeah,
which is kind of crazy.
it is. I don't know how long that stuff's gonna last.
So much money for it.
That's why I buy mine 2 years old.
2-year rule. So yeah, that was my weekend. What else went down this weekend? Did I see y'all this past weekend? No.
I don't think so.
What I did?
No, I didn't see it. No.
No, right? Check my notes. Yeah, no, that was the most exciting thing of the weekend. I watched Beyonce.
I still
You
haven't watched
did.
it.
Right. Right.
I'm not exaggerating.
Right.
Might be the best thing I've ever seen in my life.
Right.
I
believe
was
it.
standing.
Right.
I'm sitting there just
Jamming.
jamming.
You just
Are you kidding me, Jen?
I love Beyonce. I don't have, I haven't had a time where I'm just like ready to take
you,
it in.
You need a good.
Take
Like,
your time.
I need my speakers connected to my TV.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. You need it on loud.
Absolutely. Her reggae set. That's
I
all
need
I'm
to watch
say.
it again. I need to watch it again.
Her reggae
I
set.
mean, I've listened to it. You know, like
Oh, you
the
did.
Homecoming.
Okay. Yeah. So
with
when
Sean Paul and
when she went from Baby Boy into No.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh man.
That's such a great song.
Yeah. No, she
Yours is
bodied
a
that
great
shit.
song.
Oh, Jack.
What?
If I was a dude, I'd be smooth as fuck, boy. I have all
Probably
these.
would. Yeah, mad kids.
Yeah. No, I pull
Nah.
out.
Look at her go. You my favorite type of song.
You my favorite type of song. I'm gonna use that. Hold on.
You gotta ruin it though.
I probably will.
Yeah.
Like, yo, you're a bomb ass mixtape. Nah, hold on.
Yeah, my favorite type of hymn.
Not him.
My favorite hymn, though. How was y'all weekend, man?
I'm starting with GENSNACKS already.
Oh, fuck it. All right. You don't care about what Darren's been
No, that's all right.
I knew he would care.
Yeah? No?
No, I'm passing.
Y'all don't be doing shit?
I mean,
Yeah.
we're gonna talk about it.
Yeah, well, go ahead. Do your Gen Snacks.
So,
We haven't had I was saying earlier today that we haven't had one in a while.
Right.
Yeah.
Out of
so I'm
greed.
just so excited.
Yeah, I'm
actually.
very excited. Go ahead. Get into it, sis.
Ain't even nothing like big, but I was in Shores a couple hours ago.
Of course you were.
I live there. And I was walking down an aisle, and I noticed they had plantain chips, and then next to it they had yuca chips.
Can you imagine?
Ooh, that's why I was asking for salsa, because that would have hit. That would have hit just right.
Yes, it would have.
But we're gonna try it without it. And then
What's the brand?
Goya.
Of course.
Goya.
A brand we know and trust.
Oh, they have different flavors. This one it says garlic.
Garlic yuca, huh?
Lightly salted and cooked to crispy perfection. These aren't ordinary chips. That's not really a good sentence. I'm gonna refrain from saying. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it's fine.
Throw the key. All right. So while I make noise on the mic,
Darren, you want to use your mouth to open it?
Shut up. I caught myself using my mouth to open something like a barbarian, and I was like, fucking Bim got me conscious all about this now.
that's what he
That's
said.
my
All you gotta
job.
do, all you gotta do is
When
shame him.
even when I try to take out this case, I'm like,
Use your mouth to take that nasty,
I have-
dirty ass
yeah.
phone case, Darren. Come on, man.
Darren don't care about his life.
yuca cassava chips.
That's wild. Jen, or you want to wait for us?
Ooh, I like that they're light. Thin, and they feel crispy already. Yeah, I like.
Yeah, I'd run through a bag quick, fast.
Yeah, especially if I had some salsa.
Oh, these are really good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I like how they're not like greasy.
Yeah. They're
Like your chip.
Yeah, they're like kettle cooked chips, but
It's like airy but crispy.
And
Very good.
4 ingredients, as
That's
it
dope.
should be.
yes,
Yeah.
Let's guess what they are.
yuca, salt, garlic, oil.
Bing.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
Survey says.
Yeah, I'm a fan.
Yeah.
Good find, Jen.
Thank you.
This always bugged me out. There was half of this bag was air, right? But somehow the serving size is 4. Fuck out of here.
Y'all gotta inhale some of the air.
Yeah, right?
Hold your breath.
Get those good calories. So,
Sorry, Mike.
really, Jen?
Oh, this weekend was a good friend of ours, Julissa. It was her bridal shower, which seemed to be a lot of fun. Thank God I wasn't there.
God, yes.
Thank goodness. But congratulations to her. She was super excited. And that brings us that much closer to their wedding. Our good friend Derek
Disu,
and Julissa are getting married.
why shaking?
Woohoo, I can't wait.
Yeah,
Can I get into a question?
go for it.
You among us are getting wed soon.
Allegedly.
So I shout out to the Knights. There's a couple of them that are getting ready to be wed.
That is true.
We were talking the other day about this little trend that goes on. I don't know if you're gonna do it. I know me and the wife did it. But before you get married, before the wedding, you choose or you set a time about 3, 4, 5, 6 months, maybe whatever's in your comfort realm, where you do not have sex.
Consider it done.
I
jumped the gun? My bad, go ahead.
Wait till you gotta.
My bad,
You gotta
finish.
seem hurt by it, Bim. You
No,
gotta,
finish. You finish.
All
I'm
right,
sorry.
so we're talking about it, and some interesting aspects came up from it, and I wanted to know, one, is it something that you feel is necessary before the wedding? Like, I know we as guys are not really the whole, let's make it special, let's wait, but whatever, we go with what the woman wants, whatever. But one of us is in big protest about it. I won't say who.
Okay. I think I know who.
Yeah, you probably do.
Yeah.
But, he's kind of having a little bit of a problem with it.
And that's because his lady wants to do it.
Yeah. I mean, whatever. They have the conversations about it. But I know me and the wife did it before we were wed. And
Whose idea was it?
it was all right there because, no one's going to sit there and think about, let's not have sex for a couple months.
What was the duration?
I want to say it was about 3 months, 3, 4 months, if I remember correctly.
Might be TMI, but are there stipulations that like you can't jack off?
I guess that's that's based on every couple.
What did you do, Darren?
I don't think we talked about not jacking off. I won't say if I did. I don't remember if I did or not, but does that work? Like, I can't get it at home. But no, it was just like, let's see how long we could last without it. It's supposed to make the wedding night more special because wedding night, there's so much going on throughout the day. By the time you get into the room, you're beat, and you end up having terrible sex, or people say like it's terrible because you're so tired. And then if you have that, like I ain't had it in that long, it helps create the excitement again.
Yeah.
Yada yada yidi. Mm-hmm. So we did it. We didn't. We failed. Unfortunately, we stumbled at the finish line. Yeah.
Oh, backsliders.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right at the finish line. We're like almost there.
Backsliders.
And I want to get your take on it. You being the groom, and Jen, just wondering would you do such things, nonsense-filled things such as that? If you want to share, you don't have to share if you want. I know you.
I mean, like you said, usually we'll go along with what the woman wants. I do get that though, because I enjoy the idea of anticipation.
Yes.
But it would have to be a long enough time frame to where I'm like, yo, end the wedding at 10 o'clock, my G. I got something to do. You know what I'm saying? So,
and I was saying, the duration is different for every couple, but I think you should figure out what your limit is and then push that back a month. So if you can only last 3 months, push that back to 4 months, and that be your real test. Because another aspect that I got from hearing the brothers talk was that it brings you closer as a couple. You depend on other things to spend time and intimacy together. Da 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 da.
Allegedly.
Yeah. So I thought it was super interesting.
Or, Darren, wouldn't you be like me and just abstain from that until marriage to begin with, you sinner?
Right. Be
Word.
like us.
Be like us. I didn't even know y'all did that before marriage. Tuh.
Jesus, you hear this, right? You hear these two sinners saved by you.
Whatever. No, but I mean, it's I get it though, because the anticipation should help to make that evening more exciting, since motherfuckers are already doing what they shouldn't be doing anyways. So to add to it.
So is the question, would I do it voluntarily? Like, would I want to do it, or would I do it if somebody asked me to do it?
No. Like, would you? I guess.
Like, would I?
From the woman's perspective, what's the benefit? Would you do it? I guess.
I understand
Would you call for it?
the logic. I personally wouldn't ask for that. I don't think. Not for a long duration. I mean, maybe I would ask for something stupid like, all right, maybe we don't see each other for a week before. But even that, it's just like, I don't think I would do it. Yeah.
All right.
Because, I mean, there's so much going on that if, like you said, you get tired or whatever, and if you end the wedding night and then you still don't do it, then what?
What was
Yeah.
the point?
Yeah.
You would pass out.
Right.
And shit.
Yeah.
Now I'm mad.
Yeah.
And then if one person's tired and the other one's not,
Yeah.
that
Oh,
person's
yeah.
that's gonna really ruin your wedding night.
And let me tell you, I'll be the tired one, or I'll get too drunk.
And if the
Yeah,
if the
yeah.
woman who's if the woman is the one who's disappointed,
Wow.
Oof.
Not a way to start it.
not a good way to start it. So now
Following that good morning, man.
is it a good morning though? And then don't have
Voice
a
all
dream.
raspy.
Don't have a dream and look like you're having fun in your sleep.
Oh my! Don't you dare fall asleep with a smile on your face. I don't care how good the day
I
was.
was so happy though.
But I understand the premise
Yeah.
of it, and it is a cool gesture.
Yeah. I
That's like saying, would you starve yourself before a really big meal?
there's people that go like, I know I'm gonna have Red Lobster later,
Exactly.
so I'm not gonna eat.
But in them case, you be getting full quick.
You get full, yeah.
That's exactly. That's what I ain't. Talking about lights out.
So maybe instead of abstaining altogether, you
gotta
just
just
do
keep doing
everything
it.
except
You got-
for everything except for the deed.
Yo, the seriousness of the bitch was like, keep doing it. Yeah.
Oh,
You do everything except for.
that would be. There's no way I'm stopping. That's that's
I got no
stopping
self control.
Mid piss. Once that stream starts going, like what would a guy do? Just like cap it off?
No, just let it go. That is the worst situation to be in.
Wait, have to stop peeing
Yeah. When I had to stop peeing recently.
recently?
I'm trying to think. I know there was one time where I dropped my phone in the toilet while going, oh!
Niggas like,
Yellow pudding. You're stupid.
but that's pain right there, brother.
Yeah, it's like, ah!
Like, why would you stop peeing though? Because it's already in the toilet. What'd you think you was supposed to do?
You gotta stop peeing to get the phone out of there.
You got it out?
Gotta get. What do you want me to do? Flush it? We can
Wait,
get it out.
did you? I want some.
Gotta get it out. I wash my hands after.
I just would have kept peeing.
But then now you've been down.
Your phone's just spinning around as you're hitting it.
But then
Because
if
it's
you
already in the toilet and it was already
You
peeing.
can't
Yeah.
keep peeing and then get the phone because now the pee's going everywhere else.
It don't matter.
It does matter. Now I got a mess clean up on top of my pee phone.
Hands already.
Oh fuck.
I'm gonna have to wash my hands regardless. The phone already got piss and water in it, regardless. So why am I gonna put my body in danger?
It's a reaction. You wouldn't react?
Who react?
Well, you don't pee standing up, so it's different.
It's actually the reason why I don't bring my phone in the bathroom. If you ever noticed,
Yeah, a lot of women, it falls out your back
out
pocket.
of your back pocket.
Yeah.
I did it twice. The first time wasn't enough of a lesson.
I had to do it again.
I was in a club in Boston one evening.
A club bathroom to be getting your joint.
Yeah,
Oof.
I didn't toilet. I mean, that phone just stayed there.
Yeah, right. You got it. It's all yours now.
Got that.
The funnier part of the conversation was giving tips on how to, if you guys decide you're not going to do it, what you as the guy gonna have to do to keep away. Like
I know.
not
How do you
put
sleep in a
yourself
bed
that-
together
yeah.
for 4 months like that?
Yeah.
Jack off.
Okay.
No, that's my solution to everything.
I'm getting sued.
Yep. Yo, I cannot sleep. Yo, I am bored.
I got mad shit to do.
Facts.
My elbow feels lazy.
Yo, there's nothing to watch.
Yeah, my wife is coming.
She's going for the weekend.
This is what we're doing tonight, huh? This is where we're at. I'm just trying to eat these garlic yuca fries and have my breath.
Time out. Fuck that, man. Women be mad judgy about us doing our shit. Women don't get their shit off.
I'm not judging.
No, question though, for real. Jen, I know it's TMI. I'm sorry. But Darren, it's true, right? Give me a high five.
How do you put this into words?
I don't know. Come on.
Asterisk jerking motion.
There you
Asterisk.
go. But okay, so, and it's only because other comedians have joked about it. Kevin Hart did all that. Cat's out the bag. We like to do that shit. Sometimes it's more than sex. So, is there an equivalent for women? Are y'all like, man, I ain't care. Let me just handle my own business, or not? And women listeners, your man is no different. I don't care what he says. He can't wait for you to go to Zumba.
working out too, girl.
That Kevin Hart joke is the funniest shit I've ever seen regarding masturbation.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Jen.
That's fine. I'm glad that you have a list of funny things regarding masturbation with a level to it.
It's up there. But yeah, is there something for women? Do y'all sometimes
I'm using a vibrator
rather than doing the deed with your dude, right?
See, I feel like women rather get the intimacy of being with a person
Yes.
Like cuddling and shit.
than just to handle
I like
it
feeling the
themselves.
body
It's not
on me.
just about nothing for them.
Ah, that's true. I like the feeling of shame after I never feel good about myself after.
Like, I didn't need to do
I
that.
was like, that's dumb. I should just mow the lawn. Why am I doing this?
This wasn't necessary. Oh, roll round two.
The lawn still ain't mowed.
Whatever.
I hate
Can we
you,
delete
Jody.
that? Can we delete this?
Not at all.
I hate you,
We'll both
Jody.
get in trouble for this one.
Whatevs.
Oh, Christ.
Did we all watch Thrones?
Yes.
We did. We can't talk too much about it.
Why?
I feel like more
Listeners,
people.
did we ruin it for people last time?
No, last week I got a couple, like, I had to skip those, like, a good 20 minutes.
Oh, because they haven't watched it.
Yeah, I know. Yes, Jen.
Oh, no, but wait, I don't care. I don't care.
But they don't listen to us for what we feel about a TV show for 20 minutes. They listen to us
Yeah.
to laugh. Same reason why we do this.
This is a
There's nothing
moment.
funny about Game of Thrones.
This is a moment in history.
There's nothing funny about it though.
I don't care.
There's some funny stuff about it.
Yeah, but you can't.
But not for
Not-
20
not
minutes. I'll say
podcasting.
let's
Condensed.
And
yes.
what did I say at the beginning? All right, we could talk about it, but let's keep every topic to 5 minutes. Did I?
Jen, who
Did I-
can keep a Game of Thrones conversation in 5
A
minutes?
person with self-control. You can sit there and not have sex for 4 months with your wife who's sitting next to you.
Yeah, because I jack off.
The next time, just talk to yourself.
Yo, they're talking about Game of Thrones for 20 minutes on this podcast. Yo, what's wrong with this? Yo?
Oh, fuck. But my only thing that I gathered from the episode, not the only thing, but Drake did jinx my girl. Arya's going to die
You
next
think so?
episode.
Nah.
I think so. I think so because, fuck, how did I land on that?
That's what she said.
Oh, wow. She's making her way there, and I heard on another podcast that it's going to be a tag team battle, possibly, with her and the Hound against the Mountain. Because the Mountain he's damn near like a White Walker. He's a zombie. The Hound ain't beating him by himself. So I think Arya's going to end up dying because of Drake. And I'm going to be big mad at Drake if Arya
Everyone's
dies.
gonna be big mad at Drake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I wanted to mention about the episode. And that I'm sad.
Yeah,
I
what's up?
thought it was funny the meme where, because Brienne lost her virginity, and it was like, "See, got you outside in the house
Right.
coat, some dick
Man
to get you
ain't
outside."
shit, yo.
But it's her fault.
Why is it her fault?
She chose wrong.
Oh.
Tormund wouldn't have done that to her.
You're right.
She chose wrong.
Women always choose
And
wrong.
he got both hands.
Say it again, Jen.
Women always choose wrong.
And Darren, say it again.
And he got both hands.
And he
But
got-
she went for the Lannister.
because she knows if he got both hands, he could do this twice as fast. He don't need her
Hey, listen.
twice as much.
I said she was too strong, and when they were both looking at each other getting naked, she was like, "Move your hand. Let me just do it." Like, I don't want that.
I thought she was gonna lift him up.
I thought she was like, sit on the bed, don't take off.
But Jamie, man, he's mad dainty. He only slept with his sister in life. He don't know how to handle a woman. Ooh, it's true.
How do you,
That would hurt.
He only slept with
Yo,
his
I would have to
sister.
hit you about it. If you said that in front of me, I would. Right?
Brass hand.
Right.
oh, Captain Hook. But how do you button a shirt up with a hook, but you can't unbutton it? I would do one of these.
He was
numbers,
drunk.
Put the hook.
He was drunk. He was drunk. Everybody was tipsy that night. John was stumbling and shit. Daenerys tried to take advantage of him. He's like, nah, auntie, I don't want that shit.
Nah, he did want it.
He didn't. He was drunk.
He did want it.
Darren,
It
you
was
ever
her
been
that
drunk
started.
and somebody pressed up on you and you ain't want to do it?
No.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
It was a good episode though.
It was. It
It
was.
was. It was. I like the way it was setting up things.
A lot of people going to die next week.
You ever watch Game of Thrones on HBO Latino just to hear the voiceovers? Because that's what I did a couple of years ago.
No. As we sit here eating Goya yuca chips.
I'd be really curious as to how they pronounce the name.
That's what I.
Did you?
Because at first I thought they just put subtitles on it, had it in English, and I was all disappointed. But then I realized they were speaking Spanish.
I'm gonna try that now.
Yeah,
I want to hear how they pronounce the names. Yeah, yeah, that's a good one.
I can't imagine this, but okay.
No, were we pleased? Were we pleased with the episode though?
Yeah, the ending made me
alright.
sad.
Yeah, it was
Made
rough
everybody
one.
sad. Yeah,
It took a while for that one to set.
I knew she would.
Ugh.
I knew she was gonna go. I just. Yeah. Okay.
All right, off of Game Thrones. Whatever, you losers who don't want to talk nerd stuff.
Should you keep a gift that an ex gives you, even when you're in a new relationship?
Ooh, that's a very good question.
New relationship?
You're already in a new relationship.
How long you been in a new relationship?
I don't know, nigga. Relationship time.
A month?
A month, a year, 6 years?
We'll say.
Let's say
yeah.
you've been with somebody for 2 years, but you still have a gift from your ex. Would you keep it?
What kind of gift?
Okay, fine.
It does depend on the gift.
Okay. Let's flip it.
Because I went through this.
How big or small does a gift have to be for it not to matter that you're in a new relationship?
If it's a functional gift, like a television or a rice cooker or a
Rice cooker's a big one.
word.
I definitely give somebody a rice cooker, and I'm hoping they still use it.
Yeah.
Because I'd be like, how the fuck you not gonna keep using that?
Anything functional like that, a television, goddamn game system, computer, laptop, keep using that shit. Let me borrow it, actually. You know what I'm saying? But if it's like some sentimental shit, like some jewelry, a ring especially, nah, fam.
So if a guy gave a girl a pair of diamond earrings,
I don't want to see that. So you going to wear them when we go out together? Nah. Because then let somebody come up and compliment the earrings. Oh, I'm flipping tables. Yeah, nah. Right? Because imagine I'm wearing, I don't know, like a fly suit or something that somebody gave me, that an ex gave me, and I'm out on a date with the lady I'm with. And they're like, oh my goodness, Bim, you look so good. Every time she hear that, she gonna cut her eyes.
what if an ex just gave you like a kind of basic type T-shirt? It's not something that's getting complimented. It's just a T-shirt that you wore all the time.
I'd probably
So
end up not wearing it.
So I almost feel like it almost depends on your partner and who you're dating on their level of petty.
Hold on, because I know Darren is very forgiving. Darren, is there anything that you would see that the ex gave? Because you're the like the all the
Yeah,
way
I'm the-
easy side of things.
Yeah. It would see. I almost feel like I go immediately to article of clothing, whether she wears it or not. I think the fact that you're still keeping it says something. You know what I mean,
I wasn't expecting that.
Like, it's just like, I don't know. Somebody gave her a Tweety shirt. She likes Tweety. She got the shirt, and she don't wear it, but she's like looks at it like, oh, I'm gonna keep it because I really like it. To me, that's like, oh, you keeping it because so and so gave it to you.
Yeah, but Tweety's very specific. What if it's something more general? Like, let's say instead of us giving you the Reebok Classics that I don't know how many times you've worn it, but I know you haven't worn them a lot.
Because I don't want to dirty them.
Right. Let's say an ex gave you a pair of Reebok Classics and you don't wear them all the time.
Yeah, I couldn't keep those.
No? You throw out the Reebok Classics?
I wouldn't throw them out.
So what'd you do with them?
I would maybe like say I threw them out and then hide them because I want to keep them
Because you
because
want
I
to keep
like.
them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it wouldn't be all right. I'm
You
pretty
wouldn't
sure
keep
I
'em?
would. I would want to. Again, I would.
I'd
But
keep the shoes.
Especially because they're Reebok classics.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. But I'm like trying to think if it turned around. And I don't know. Like you said, I'm easy, so I feel
If
like
she was wearing a necklace that a dude gave her.
Yeah,
come on.
that would. Yeah, that
Yeah.
would be like,
Yeah.
why do you still have that?
I'm
Like, I need
looking
to have
at
the
that when we're
conversation.
having sex. Get that shit out of here. Yeah, no.
Hitting my nose.
Yeah, come on.
So what should she do with the necklace?
Pawn it if it's worth some shit. If not, throw it away.
Throw it away.
Yeah, throw that shit away. That fucking whatever piercing Pagana silver shit out of here.
See, I almost feel
Well, if
like
it's worth some money, get us some bread. Let's go to eat.
I almost feel like we as a society, like, almost feel like if you're with somebody, it's like they can't have a past.
Right.
And I think that's I do.
You can have a past. I don't want to see it though. I don't want to
I don't want to see it. I don't want to hear about it because we talked about the conversations of your past. I feel like for me, like I almost want to know about your past, so like I know you because your past makes you.
Okay, Darren.
I know. That's the type of weirdo I am. But like I feel like with society, like no, I don't want to know about your past at all.
It's not a societal thing. It's to the person, right? There's a certain amount of stuff you can handle, Darren. You're better man than me. I don't want to know certain shit. In my head, I know you have a past. I know you're not a virgin. It stops there. I don't need to know anything else. No. Details, not needed. Not needed. Tell me about your upbringing. Tell me about your schools. Tell me about your films.
Your past, just not anything intimate.
Yeah, for what though? It doesn't add anything to the relationship to me.
Because I'm thinking something like more, like I said, generic, like a Reebok classic.
Yeah.
It's not a super expensive shoe. Like, it's not something sentimental and specific. Like a Tweety shirt is more specific to, oh, you like Tweety. So I went out and looked for this T-shirt.
Right.
Reebok classic is like, oh, I know he would like these sneakers. I buy him these sneakers. Things don't work out between us. All right, cool. We break up. So the sneakers. He wears them every now and then to like wash his car, mow his lawn, right? Mm-hmm. And then after you get with somebody else, I don't think that sneaker is so connected to your ex at that point. Like, that's just a pair of your sneakers.
It's a functional thing.
So it's just part of your tire.
So I think for me, I would probably be more weary if the person went out of their way to go find all the stuff that other person got them and be like, okay, I gotta get rid of this because I'm with you now. Like, first of all, why do you have a catalog of everything that person got?
Yeah, that's weird itself.
But you know what I mean?
So is there something that you saw that you're like, nah, I can't. You gotta get rid of that. Yeah.
Nah.
Really? Nothing.
But I've never asked somebody what's something that your exes gave you.
But if it was like, oh, that's a nice watch. Where'd you get that from? Oh, yeah, no, the ex got it for me. It was anniversary.
Never had that happen.
There we go. Yeah, you notice a little something, little shine on his wrist. Oh, where you get that? Oh, yeah, my ex, she got me this when I got a new job or something.
Okay, so that situation, new girl doesn't like that and says, "Hey, I got you this new watch. Wear that one instead of that one."
I'll do that.
And you would just be okay, like, oh, I don't need it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should be.
Yeah, I wouldn't throw it away. If we were like not just new girl, like engaged or like really serious. If she said, "Hey, can you like sell that watch or whatever?" All right, cool. But yeah, if she bought me another watch to wear instead of wearing that one as a daily, shit, all right, got me another watch. Shit, pimping.
2 o'clock.
Right.
2 o'clock.
It's to come up.
It's the clock.
Jed, that was good. That was the high five.
I don't care if a play. You out here always trying to write me up for being late and shit.
Listen, Jen, listen.
Fight.
I wasn't trying to write you
You
off.
trying to write me up.
I wasn't.
You was like, yeah, your final warning, Jay.
No, it wasn't like I need you to be on time. I just want to know. Okay, so listeners, to backtrack, and I've said it before. Every week we have this conversation before we meet. Hey, Jen is usually the one that goes, "Hey, what time are we meeting up tonight?" I say, whatever, 8 o'clock. Jen says, "Bet." 8:15 rolls around, and usually we come strolling in. Now, I'm not a stickler for time. I'm usually doing something. I'm usually putting the baby to bed, so whatever. But today, it struck me as weird because I said, okay, 8:30, right? Jen says, cool. 8:40, Jen goes, I'm leaving the house now. It was like, what? Like, why do you ask?
I asked because I need to know the range.
You need to know like a benchmark of what? Like,
because I know if I get her 8:30, it's not like you're gonna be ready.
Yeah.
8:30. When you say 8:30, 8:30 is the earliest you'll be ready.
Yeah.
The earliest you'll be ready is like literally you're gonna get home from work at 8:30. Don't. I'm not trying to rush.
Okay.
You got a family. You got shit to do.
And I appreciate it. I'm not telling you need to be here at 8:30.
No, you were.
I wasn't. No,
Darren the Diva.
I want to say I wanted to know why you ask if you're just gonna show up whenever you show up.
I don't show up whenever I show up. I show up when I feel like you're ready.
If that's not a woman answer,
thank you, man. Oh, the woman logic.
I show up when I know you're ready. All right.
Were you ready when I got here?
So because
was he ready?
Because you weren't here.
Oh, now it's because I wasn't here.
I'm gonna let you know what happened behind the scenes since you weren't here. So I came in, and Darren laughs. She's like, "Why did she ask?" I said, "I don't know, man. Y'all gonna fight or what?"
Let me go set the camera real quick.
So because you weren't here, Darren's like, "I grab Carter, read him a story." I said, "All right, we gonna read a story until Jen gets here." So that's why we ended up doing other stuff.
That's fine.
Yeah.
But that's not why he wasn't ready.
No.
He still had to go get ice.
Oh, ice was ready on the table.
Read them, sis.
I mean, on the table upstairs.
Yeah, because I didn't come downstairs yet. We were still upstairs.
Because there's always something when I get here.
So do you want me to be ready? So next week, right? We say what time? If I say 8:30, I'll be sitting down here all ready to go at 8:30. Is that what you want?
Is that what you want?
Yo.
All right, that's what I want.
That's what you want?
That's what I want.
All right.
All right.
I just want y'all to fight.
Will you be down here at 8:30?
Will you be there?
I will be.
All right.
This is, you hear this. Next week, we're going to decide whatever time we're going to
anything.
She didn't. I knew you wasn't going to be ready. That's why I didn't come up. I didn't come when I thought you were ready.
He's not going to be ready at 8:30. He's not going to be sitting down here with ice
All
and
right.
cups.
All right, let's see. 8:30.
All right, nigga, I got to work early today. I can come here early.
All right.
I love this.
All right.
So what happens if she ain't here for 8:30?
Not a goddamn thing.
She gonna, yeah, exactly. Nothing's gonna happen. She's gonna come in late and she's gonna be like, all right, well, whatever. I'm here now. She's gonna say something like smart. I'm here now,
I
nigga.
don't like the work conditions in this podcast. I'm going on strike.
Oh fuck.
Y'all heard Uber and Lyft went on strike today?
Oh, how'd that go?
Everybody didn't do nothing. They ain't no union.
I didn't see any uproar, and I think I saw on the news Uber was going to pay out a certain amount of money to cover drivers for today, like for any scabs who were like, "Hey man, we'll just fill in."
I'm joining Uber today.
Me join
Isn't that how Uber works anyway?
Yeah, you can just
Nigga, you apply on an app on your phone.
You don't have to do anything. A Lyft is a little more rigorous. They got to do. I don't know if they still do
BCI?
other pre-screening, and then what you say?
The BCI.
What's
background check?
BCI? Oh, probably. Yeah, and then because I did both Uber and Lyft. Fun fact.
Oh, yeah?
When I was
You're a real African man.
when I was in Massachusetts, because I had work and then I had no friends in the area, so I was like, I gotta do something. So
Did you
I
make
need
friends?
to go find friends.
I didn't find any.
Oh,
I know.
His lip is all quivering.
it really did quiver.
I didn't
Holy
find
shit!
Friends.
That's why I'm back.
So
That's the real reason he's back.
so I didn't stay in the house depressed. I was like, all right, let me do some Uber and Lyft shit. So for Uber, it was like a day. Sent the information in the picture. All right, you got it. Lyft was like, okay, we're going to meet you in a parking lot. We're going to inspect your vehicle. We're going to have you drive around with somebody real quick to see how you. I'm like, what the fuck? Fancy shit?
Oh,
Yeah,
I
it was
guess
different.
if I should start using Lyft then.
Shenny only fucks with Lyft.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, and actually, me and H, what up, H? When we were in
Hello, Hank.
Philly, we were in the worst Uber. It smelled like gasoline in the car.
Oh.
All but 3 lights were on the guy's dash, and we were scared. We were in the backseat scared of shit. Yeah, we gave him the worst rating afterwards.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. He's probably Nigerian, too.
Oh.
That's too
So-
bad.
Hey, I feel like I keep seeing little memes about the proper rules for Uno, and I wanted to discuss this with you guys because this apparently is a big uproar about it.
It's so we've all played Uno.
Yes,
Do you guys? I know how I am. Before I even deal the cards, I'm like,
let's go.
How
with
do
the
y'all
rules
play?
quick. Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
what
go with the
rule- how
rules
y'all
quick.
do it?
Yeah.
so I go with the flow of whoever's the majority.
We're in your house. We're playing your game of Uno. It's up to you to make the rules.
Okay.
So what's your rule? What's your house rules?
You can't stack. You could stack draw 4s,
Okay.
but you can't stack
You can't
a draw
put a draw
on
2
it.
on a draw
Yeah.
4. Can you put a draw 4 on a draw 2?
No.
No.
Yeah. And we don't play Uno stack joints where you put like multiple cards, just one.
If I give you a draw 4, do you pick up and go or skip?
Pick up and skip. Yeah.
So I usually do the pick up and go.
Pick up and go.
I pick up and skip.
Yeah, because when you don't have the card, you keep picking up until you have the card. But if you draw the 4. All right, move on.
Oh, you don't do pick up 1 and next?
No, you keep picking up until you get
Till you
something
get
that
the
you
card.
to put
Okay,
down.
okay,
We
Yeah.
should be playing Uno right now.
We should be.
I'm saying, do you play that with you just keep picking up until you get a card that you put down?
It depends. Like you,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
go
yeah.
by the flow.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just wait for somebody. I don't even do the stacks. We ain't doing stacks.
We ain't doing, I hate that one person declares it
Right.
early. Like,
Like, who
it's
is
just
the fuck is
Uno,
you?
right? It's just Uno. Calm down.
Somebody
No
brought you. I
stack.
don't
No
know you.
stacks.
Somebody
no
brought you.
teams. No ganging up on nobody. Like,
And I swear to God,
right.
if I change it from red to green and you change it back to red, I'm going the fuck off.
Uno be fun as shit.
Yeah, I love Uno.
Yo, game nights, fights. Yeah.
I can see fights.
Absolutely.
And then there's Monopoly. And
too long.
But it's such a great game.
You know what? I should do that at some point.
Yeah.
It's fun. It is fun. It's just really time consuming.
We drained 7 hours.
Yeah. Yeah.
At a game of Uno. And Alexis won.
You were big mad.
Yeah, I was pissed.
He's still big man.
I was still mad. We haven't played since that night. And this was like a good 6-7 years ago.
Packed it up, put it in
Damn,
the
6,
trash.
7 years ago.
It was a while. It was before we were married. It's like, no,
I'll
no,
show
no.
you Park Place.
Right.
And maybe it's the social media now culture, but if they made like a version that was a little faster somehow, then I'd probably play a little more. But it really takes.
There's a Game of
a
Thrones
long time.
version out now, of course.
I don't think that makes it faster.
I don't know that it does either, but
Oh.
it's
Can you burn nigga shit up?
Imagine that.
maybe.
Right? Freeze up Baltic.
So would it be the 7 Kingdoms or whatever?
Ooh. See, that sounds interesting, right?
Ooh, I have
I want
Westeros.
Winterfell.
King of the North, pay me, bitch.
All right, I'm being a thing, but what you gonna be? A dragon.
A dragon. Look, I'm Littlefinger.
Aw.
Yeah, sorry.
That's tight.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask that question.
Yeah, did it cause like a little uproar?
It did
on
because
the
I keep seeing it
Yeah,
everywhere,
definitely.
Huh.
and it's like, okay, guys,
So
like,
people didn't like the people who created the game telling them how to play the game?
Yeah.
I hate niggas.
Yeah, you know it's some nigga shit.
Of course. Nope. I don't care.
Nope.
I don't care.
Nope.
Yeah, like y'all know the game. What? We made it.
Yeah.
it's our game. Shut up.
Goddamn.
Mama told me come here time. Wake up, flawless,
You gotta watch it.
flawless.
Can we get into this? The curry sauce piece?
All right. I didn't watch the video like fully.
What you mean fully was a minute?
I know, like because I was at work. So like when I pressed play, I didn't watch like the
I'm
first
gonna play it now for
15
you
seconds.
and for the listeners.
So I caught just the end. That's why I'm like, maybe I'm missing something because I'm like the uproar does not match what I
match.
heard.
It's fake uproar, but not really, but not really.
Yeah.
You ready?
Uh-huh.
All right, let's do this.
Me and like honestly has given me a sense of a little bit of an insecurity is the fact that like there are all these women like throwing themselves, but me like the past 10 years like I don't have any of that. Like I have zero, this sounds weird, but like male attention. And so then
You
like I
don't
begin
even
to
realize
internalize it and I'm like, is something wrong with
You're
me?
not.
Like,
You're not looking.
what?
You're not
Like,
looking. You're not even.
but I'm gonna tell you something.
Jen, you had
else,
enough?
too. When your radar's turned off, because I dealt with that for years too.
That's
like,
Jada
and I
Pinkett
was young,
Smith.
like you. Yeah, like oh my.
All right. Jen?
She said,
So that was on Red Table Talk. That was Ayesha Curry, Mama Curry. What's her name? Steph's mom, Jada
Gail.
Pinkett, and all of the other women.
Her future sister-in-law or something like that.
Yeah, all of them.
so she said she feels some type of way because she doesn't get male attention.
Yes.
So she doesn't call what her husband gives her male attention.
So,
Tell us, Jen.
So,
Oh, I love this.
so
I mean,
No,
I get what she's saying, but if I was Steph Curry, I'd feel some type of way. Like, bitch, what you mean?
yeah. So I had a conversation quickly before I came down with Clarabelle about it, and so I think it's important to note. She says,
Oh,
like,
did I have my mic off?
No, you good.
that she says for the past 10 years, you know, he got his groupies that are all over him, da 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 da, and she don't feel like anybody's really checking for her.
But she don't play basketball.
Well,
Why the fuck would she have groupies? Do you have groupies? Do you have groupies? I don't got no
That's how
groupies.
you ask.
it really does. So I think
Reality
so for me, I was like, does she want the attention? Like,
Well, all women
does
want
she
attention,
want-
so yes, she does.
Okay, so that's what I thought. But there are those saying that it's not her saying I want the attention. It's like I kind of want to know I still got it somehow, which to me equates attention. But
Yes.
Double yes.
yeah, but I don't.
What'd the wife have to say? I'm curious.
I wish she could just explain because you know I hear what she said. So she said she understood what she was saying. She thinks that people took it kind of far left.
So the memes are hilarious off
Yeah,
of this.
hilarious.
Poor Ayesha Curry, no matter what she says, she gets a bad rap.
dragged. Yeah.
I like to cook for my husband. Bitch, now everybody knows I cook. Bitch, I got a job. Women go off, right?
Yeah.
I don't need to show any skin. People go off. Now she says this, people go off. She can't catch a break.
No.
I also, Darren, get what she was saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get what she was saying. Absolutely.
But,
Pero.
Jen's first point, You have a husband, right?
Husband.
Husband. So now, when you say certain things publicly, you open yourself up for certain shit.
Yeah.
We already saw examples of people in the comments or in her DMs saying some dumb shit.
Already.
Hey, what's up? Blah, 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 blah.
I heard you didn't, so now I'm here hollering at you. Like,
Right.
you're beautiful.
So now all this unwanted attention, right? Because women want to feel like when Court was here, where we kind of talked about it a little bit. Shout out to Court. I mentioned something along the lines of when a woman gets dressed up to go to the club, she's getting dressed up not so much for the guys, but to also show bitches what's up.
Yeah.
If they went to the club in something that they thought was fly and not a person said a word, no one even looked her way, she would be depressed. Mm-hmm. So but the problem that people have with that woman in the club example and Ayesha Curry and what she did is they say they're not looking for attention or they don't do things for attention. And that's contradictory, right? Ayesha Curry will say, well, you don't need to show skin, you don't need to do this, leave something to the attention of your man. But then you're saying, well, I want to feel like I still got it.
I want people to look at me.
Yeah. And I totally get it. Women want to feel like they still got it. Even the ones who are married, happily married, they still want to feel like they got it. Mm-hmm. Social media, that's what that's for. If you had social media where you post a picture and there were no likes or no comments and no DMs, you were just putting it up and you didn't know what the response was, people wouldn't use it the way they do.
We were talking recently about Instagram taking the likes off of the pictures.
Show that.
And how that would just basically will be the point.
Right. Yeah. Right. So that's the purpose. So Ayesha Curry, I mean, do you want that to happen? Because then, like, and J.D. Pinkett did make a good point. It happens, I'm sure, but the radar's off. She ain't really checking for it.
Yeah.
You know, so
that point was that was the best point out of it for me.
Yeah.
Because I agree because people say sometimes the opposite too, like, oh, everybody starts hitting on me once I get in a relationship.
Yeah, I've heard that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or you have the opposite. You're in a relationship, so you're so immersed in that people be hitting on you, and you're not even realizing. You're just oblivious to it. Like, oh, I just thought that's how people are.
Right.
You know, because you're not looking for that.
Yeah.
I don't know where people would see Ayesha Curry in the wild to begin with.
In the wild.
She's not a public figure. Her husband is.
Right.
And she's become a public figure. Her and their kids, you know, as a result of his celebrity.
Right.
But her herself, that's not the path that she chose in her life. So she's one of the few people who's lucky enough to still have a private life. And so that's the part for me, you'll be like, you're kind of like, this is first world problems on like expert level.
Yeah.
Way up here.
You rich.
You rich.
Yeah. And
you light skinned.
Yeah.
You got a beautiful family.
Yeah.
You live somewhere in Cali.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
your face look like Cabbage Patch.
Oh, stop it!
I'm
stop
sorry.
It.
It's just
stop
such a round face. It's such a round face. She's cute.
So cute.
She's cute.
Cute round
She's
face.
She's cute. I just want to hold her.
Oh my god!
I don't know if that's the kind of compliment she was looking for.
Oh my god!
That's my friend Ayesha.
Ayesha. She got the cute light skin girl name of the 80s.
Yeah,
you know, she was in school like.
She was hype. She was hype.
I mean, you've had a good life, Ayesha. Don't let these trolls bother you.
Right.
So I'll step back and say I appreciate her honesty and being able to say I almost feel she said I feel a little self-conscious feeling like this.
That was super honest.
Yes,
that was super
honest. I think her leading off with that.
Yeah, because someone would say it without the preface that it's self-conscious or acknowledging that it's self-conscious.
She knows that it's more of a problem with me.
Right.
Rather than...
Because some would just say, I mean, I don't want it, but it would be nice. Mm-hmm. Without the self-conscious piece. It's like, yo, so what is it? So, but she's like, no, maybe something with me. But then the problem with that is that's telling people, your husband's not doing enough.
I was about to say, that makes it seem like it's an issue between you and your situation, not the rest of society.
Right. Yeah. But then now we all know that.
Because you don't... I think some of the people who had backlash for this were kind of upset, like, the people who get this attention she's looking for are most of the time actually being disrespected when they get the attention.
That
like
true.
A woman wears a dress that's sexy, then you have guys catcalling. You know what I'm saying? You don't have people disrespecting your relationship, disrespecting your husband, and disrespecting you because even if they do find you attractive, they don't approach you.
Right.
Which should be a good thing. And you should be championing people with having respect.
Yeah.
And instead, you're like, why isn't anyone coming at me? So I think that's one of the things that people are kind of.
Yeah, because now and NBA playoffs are going on right now. We're recording on a Wednesday. Actually, the
I heard there was a couple of good games today.
oh yeah, the Rockets and the Warriors are playing tonight. The series is tied 2-2. Now Steph got to play this game
With your bullshit.
with all this stuff,
On your mind.
and we know how basketball players get down. They talk shit about everything.
Yo.
Kevin Garnett and Carmelo, the Honey Nut Cheerios and all that shit.
Somebody's going to definitely say, yo, I seen your Cabbage Patch on thing.
Come on, man.
And that's going to fuck him up.
Who wants to deal with that shit during the playoffs? So now, yeah, you were on a public forum being vulnerable, but now look at all the shit it brought to your home. In addition to all the DMs and shit that you're going to get now, whether people are joking or not, or public attention. And now Steph got to go home and
deal with that.
And be supportive still. And try to close out a playoff series. You know?
Because it's not like they have a relationship where people think of them as not being a happy couple.
Right?
They
Yes,
are
happy.
goals for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Hashtag
Oh,
goals.
boy. Oh,
So
boy.
now you've brought this negative connotation to your relationship that wasn't there. I don't know.
That win. What if...
Now there's people in my wife's DM.
Right. What...
Ah!
Darren, what if the wife says something like that on social media or something? I don't care. I don't. You know.
I mean, so for me, it's she'll like we were doing Christmas shopping at Rentham, and I had the kids and we were at some other store, and she came up and she was super pregnant with Kai at the time, and she came and she was telling me, she was like, yo, you'll never believe what happened, and I'm like, what? So she tells me this. She's walking out of the store and the guy is walking in, this tall guy, and sees her and is like staring at her like, oh my God, you're so beautiful. But I guess it's mad people, so he can't really see her stomach. So he's like, oh my God, you're so beautiful. Your eyes, and please, like, I have to talk to you. I have to get your number. And Clarabo's like laughing, like, sorry, dude, I'm married. And I guess he looked at her hand and then looked at her stomach, and he was like, oh no, whatever. So she laughs it off. And to me, I feel like that happens. It's going to happen. Like, she tells me about it. She laughs. She doesn't entertain it. So I'm perfectly like, oh, like, haha, that is funny. He. I think if I didn't have the trust or I wasn't that secure in our relationship, then it'd be like a much bigger problem.
But what if she put an Ayesha Curry? It was like,
If she said
I
that,
don't
like-
get attention I would like.
Yeah,
It'd be nice to, you know.
So I think, and like you guys are saying, it kind of shows that there's something wrong in the relationship.
Yeah.
So
it implies it at least.
usually, because it kind of starts there, like, oh, because I'm not getting the affirmation from my husband, now I'm noticing I'm not getting anywhere. So that's where it's like, nah, this is a problem.
Yeah.
So then I think I would have to have the conversation like, well, is it me? Like, what am I not doing? Do you really feel like I don't tell you you're beautiful? Da 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 da.
Right.
Like, help me dive into it, because I know, like, when I was out there DJing hard, according to her, women would hit on me.
They were there and I saw it.
And of course, me being oblivious to it, whatever.
Yeah.
So she gave me that scenario. Like, if we're out in the club and me and you are just sitting there and 5 guys are hitting on me, like, you're not going to be like, damn, you got 5 guys on you. Ain't nobody even trying to talk to me. And I was like, in a funny way, I get it.
No, I get it in a regular way. You wouldn't. You wouldn't be like, damn, you got all the niggas, I ain't got nobody.
That's mad weird.
That's weird.
That's so weird.
That's weird.
That's
In a funny
weird.
way, I'd probably be like, damn, you know.
Right, in a funny way, but not
yeah.
serious, because
Yeah.
that'd be weird.
Yeah. But then again, I get that from my wife.
Like, she's jealous of her husband having groupies and her not.
Because I can't think, because Darren and I, we're in relationships and we'll be out and people compliment and hit on and compliment. And we just stand there like, we don't require it. I don't give a fuck. I ain't want to be here to begin with. You don't got to compliment my suit. I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's,
Like,
we don't care.
That's what I'm saying. Like you can't be in competition with your mate. It'd be different if she was like, every time I go out with my homegirl, she gets all the numbers. Nobody looks at me. I'd get that. But you're saying every time you go out with your husband, chicks are hitting on him, but then I hit, like, so?
Yeah.
And what if it was the other way around? What if he said some shit like that?
Oh, God, no. Oh, everybody would be flaming Steph right now.
Listen.
Oh, I thought he was a good dude. I thought this. I thought he was
Not
a
even
Christian.
that, but what's he worried about that for?
Exactly.
I feel like a lot of people would be like, what?
And that's what we're saying. What are you worried about that for, though?
But I feel like women,
Double standard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
women can worry about things like that and not be, she's getting dragged in
I
a
was gonna
funny
say no,
way.
they can't because she's definitely getting dragged.
She's getting dragged in a funny way though. Like I don't think anybody's really taking it like super serious. Like, oh, she needs help.
People hate
or their
Ayesha
relationship. Yeah, they do.
People
But I
hate
feel
her.
like just because she's in a great place with her great
Honestly,
family.
I think I would prefer people to say, you know what, maybe she needs help. And maybe she's serious versus dragging her and making a joke out of her in a mockery.
Nah, but
Jokes
it's
are funny,
society. Yeah.
Jokes are hilarious.
It's fun.
I'd prefer she get the help she needed, but the memes, great.
Let the memes.
keep
fly.
keep them flying.
Delete your Twitter, baby. We got to get our jokes out. But
at the end of the day, I appreciate the honesty, but I think it's a problem that it's within her.
yeah, because there's no resolution, right? That by saying it on the Red Table Talk, whatever, that's gonna come from that.
Yo, she just subbed her man through a Red Table Talk.
Yeah,
Because that's the same shit when people be on Facebook and they be putting memes up and you're looking at the shit like, he don't care, sis.
Right.
She don't care, bro.
yeah, it's a fact.
Who you put it up there for ghosts? Nobody cares because the person you want to read it and get stung by it don't get stung.
Yeah,
The other people who are reading it are just being entertained by you being sad.
yeah. And I wonder if after they recorded it, she went home or called Steph and was like,
Hey, listen.
Pull a Darren.
Or
Pull the
did
Darren
Steph hear about it as everybody else was, and she's like, I didn't think it was a big deal. Oh, I'd be so mad.
Probably not.
Oh, it's the playoffs, yo. You want to do this now?
Aisha, you had to go say all that with
That's why she's
Jada?
not getting attention because he's out in the playoffs. He's out here trying to provide for. He's working. How many? Have you ever dealt with that? Where
Go
like
ahead.
you ain't around your significant other because you're working or you're trying to do something, like you're trying to DJ, so you're not around Saturday to go on a date, but you're like, we can go on Tuesday or something like that, and then she complained about it.
Oh, that's happened in previous relationships. Yeah.
How'd that go?
Never goes well for us.
No.
It doesn't go well for anyone.
It doesn't
right?
go well, and we're still at fault
Yes.
somehow.
Yes.
Like, it's still like...
It sucks being a guy. It fucking sucks.
I wouldn't want to be with somebody who would complain like about you trying to do something. I get it, you want to go out Saturday night, but once again, you can go out on a different night.
I had when I was at URI, I was in a relationship, and
Sorry.
well, listen. Why do I say anything in front of her? Anyways, so weekends. Anyways, it was short lived, and I'll tell you why. No, so weekends would come around. We're on the campus Monday through Friday, sometimes Saturday, and I'm like, yo, I ain't see my guys. I want to go to Providence kicking with my guys. She would start a fight so that I'd stay. It happened like almost every weekend.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Start a
I
fight.
see why that's short lived.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's,
See, wait, hold on. You would fight and still stay?
That's that. Thank you, Darren.
so here's
The
the
fight would be like, okay, I'm leaving for sure.
but here's the toxic environment. Yes, this toxic femininity. Here's the toxic environment.
Get no pussy.
Yo, I'm gonna go boom, boom, boom.
Oh, that's not it.
Fine. Hold on. Fine. Oh, so we didn't really get to spend time, blah, 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 whatever. Yeah, no, I'm just going to go. I haven't seen my guys in weeks. We kicked it last week and all that, all through the week. Yeah, but I'm here by myself. And yo, can I just go? Fine. You don't care. You don't care about me. Cry.
Oh, fuck.
Can't leave if she's
Now I
crying.
can't- Yeah.
So then you do the thing where...
Look at her.
See, she knows the
She's
game.
like, she's
No,
like,
I
yum,
don't-
she's
I
like,
don't-
she's
I
like,
was
yum,
never-
yum, yum,
I'm
yum, 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 yum.
I'm not a crier, but I think that's just hilarious. And I'm like listening, like, wow, that's manipulative as fuck.
Right. So you're like, no, fine. I'll stay, but I just... No, it's fine. You can go.
All right, fine, all right.
That's the trick.
It is the trick.
Go.
Because you fall for it.
Now you're a
I
bag
told
of
you.
shit if you leave.
I
You're
told
a,
you.
You're
Drive
a
to the mall,
bag of
come
shit.
right back.
Right back.
Come right back.
So it would turn into that, and then hours would pass, and I'm like, it's fucking 10 o'clock. I'm
Might as
not
well
going
stay.
now.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm just going to stay. Now I'm staying, and I'm mad.
Now you mad, and she's
And now
like,
tomorrow's Sunday. You don't want to go tomorrow because you ain't go to the club during Sunday afternoon, and you got to come right back because you got class on Monday.
Right, so I just go to Ram's End and just sit there. Shit. Yeah, so that shit happens, man, where, like, you're just trying to go either make money or spend time with the fam or your peoples or whatever. And unfortunately, some folks out there, male and female, that will do some shit to make it wild and convenient for you.
On that same wavelength, trying to stay kind of on topic, guys.
I like it.
Thank you. You guys are men.
yes,
Nah.
True or false? Alone time is important sometimes.
true.
True.
Okay. How do you get it? Well, first of all, do you get it if you want it?
Got to plan it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you get it by simply just asking for it? Or do you have to like
You look at me for help.
or do you have to devise
you gotta
a
be
strategic
right.
plan?
You gotta be that
Strategic.
word. Thank you. You gotta be that.
It's tougher for you though.
It is tougher for me.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to be selfish and leave my wife alone with the boys.
Let's say hypothetically it's the children
the children are taken care
are
of.
taken care of, and that's not the
I feel like I just have to make it known like early.
how early. Like how much notice we talking here?
I try to give a good like day or two. I try, and I forget, and I'll give like the morning of.
I don't go well at
No,
that.
it doesn't. It doesn't.
How frequently do you seek alone time?
Not frequently, because usually I'm the busy one that
Yeah.
doesn't. She's the one who gets the alone time because I'm busy doing something else.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll be hey Saturday we hanging out. You're that all right? You cool? No, all right. Babe, I can't go.
That wouldn't even be alone
Yeah.
time. Alone time is with Bim.
No, yep. Yeah.
The two of you together.
Yeah.
Jen? No, Jen.
I mean, no,
Jen.
but that shit was funny.
That's funny, but no, Jen.
Listeners,
That is so disturbing. I can't even joke on it. I wanted to joke on it. I
listeners,
can't.
you gotta watch our YouTube channel to see what Jen did. The shit was funny. That's not what happens. That shit was funny though.
That's so disturbing. Oh, fuck.
International.
So you're. I
It's
mean,
easier for me.
Yeah, because you just.
Yeah, because we got designated days. So like past couple of weeks we're busy as shit. So I'll just flat out say, hey, I just need a day. I'm just gonna be on the
Ooh, you
couch.
could say that. You see, I feel like I can't say that.
Well, I got to take advantage of it while I can, brother. So it's yeah. But nah, just being honest about it.
Would you say that's like not advised for a guy to be like, hey, I need a day?
Hell no, you should.
But you're different.
To say it like that.
No, I because it's part of being honest.
Jen,
In a relationship.
you're
Now,
different.
can women handle honesty? No, we can't. We hate honesty. We get so upset. Oh my God, what do you mean you want to be by yourself? Oh, but what's wrong with me? Hang out. I want to cuddle.
Is that what it is? It's all internalized.
Absolutely.
It's like, yo, I had 4 speeding tickets. My job sucks. I got the flat tire. I just need to be by myself. I just need a day.
You know what the problem is with that, and I feel like I've heard this before.
Oh, I know where you're going.
Is they are supposed to be our comfort, and
This is true.
I get it.
This is
I
true.
understand that. I get it, right?
That's what I'm here for.
You know, and it kills
hate
me
that life.
because now it makes me feel bad. Like I just want to be by myself, but you should be my comfort right now.
Why are you not? They flip the whole bird, and Darren's doing the jerk off motion again.
I completely understand. Yes, you should be my
are my
comfort. You are my comfort in this
Yeah.
time. I just need silence.
Quiet.
Yes, I was just reading something earlier today how men need silence.
Yeah, and that's what I feel and I'm like, but I don't think that happens. I don't think the way things are wired that you can just do that. But logically, in my head, I'm like, that should be okay.
You know why? Because you guys don't believe we just need silence. We
And
think
there's
the
more
silence means
happening.
something else. Yeah.
That's the problem. Y'all set yourselves up
boy.
for this
How we set ourselves
because
up?
men,
Oh my God.
the male
Go ahead,
race,
Jen. Yeah.
have raped and pillaged and cheated and don't know whatever. So it's hard to trust.
I mean, I get it.
Relationships should be built on trust.
They should be built on trust.
So if I say, yo, I just need a day,
Then you
it
should
got
get your
nothing
day.
to do with you. I just really need to sit here and not think about nothing. That's it. I'll link up with you when I'm like in a better space. That's it. Take the time. Go kick it with your girls.
Because
Go
No,
do whatever
I
women do
want
for
to spend
fun.
time with you.
What do women do for
You
fun?
are my comfort.
Why
Here
do
we
we
go
come back to
again.
this?
I'm sorry.
We had this
Do
conversation.
y'all even have fun without this around? That's why women just hate each other. Just want to tell us about it. Whatever.
like, fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say because you're just so
Sorry.
dumb.
We are so dumb. But women, like, we're so simple. Like, leave us alone for like a good 3 hours.
I think it's because you know what I realized? I'm gonna come back to the thought I was gonna say. Most people, if you think about it, don't have an opportunity in their life to live alone.
That's unfortunate.
Facts. No, it's true.
It's true.
Very true.
Yeah.
Because you live with your parents and then you end up staying there probably till you get with somebody or you get a roommate.
Yep.
You live with that person.
Yep.
Even if you break up, you move in with somebody else. You don't really live alone. Right.
What was that?
It was a sound of
stressed out.
ah.
Fuck. Because there are people that will move in with a boyfriend or girlfriend.
Yeah.
Break up and then move in with the next boyfriend or girlfriend. What the fuck?
Right. Never really lived alone.
To find what you like, what you
Even
find
if,
you.
Even if you don't go from relationship to relationship home, like I said, you might get a roommate, live with that person for a couple years. So with me, yeah, my mom's there, but she's not here most of the time. So I've had, especially when she was gone for like a few years at a time, I lived alone. I need alone time. So when she comes, like, she doesn't do anything. She literally does nothing. She literally just sits in the living room, talks on the phone sometimes, and watches Jeopardy. Like, she don't do shit. She don't ask me shit. She don't ask me where I'm going. She don't ask me when I'm coming back. She might make a little funny comment, but she don't do shit. It irritates my soul
That she's there.
that she's there, breathing,
Right. I hear that.
Existing.
I hear that.
making noise, shuffling around, walking to the bathroom. Why are you making so much noise?
Because you're used to solitude.
Because I'm used to just being quiet.
Right.
So I have a different perspective where I can respect somebody needing alone time, and I can kind of detect that. Like, do you need some time? But most people, not because men or women, most people don't know what that feels like, so they can't understand when somebody needs that.
Right. And that's a good point, actually, because people will often project their feelings or how they would want to be in a certain situation onto others. And it's so unfair. Like, that's where communications come in. If I say to you, I need some time, you don't tell me what would work for you.
Right.
Yeah.
Or what you think I need. I'm telling you what I would like. It shouldn't be an argument, right? Maybe you get some clarification or further understanding on why I need time. But then after that, yeah, we cool. But like for you to say, no, let me be there for you. I know it's an option. I didn't say that though. And then you feel bad. Don't make me feel bad because I want time to myself.
But there's a couple of rules
Oh boy.
to make it work.
Proceed.
One, your alone time can't be no extended long ass time. Like, yo, I need like 3 weeks,
Oh God, no.
babe.
No, that's
like a day.
babe.
Right. Babe, I need like 3 weeks. No,
Yo, that nigga wildin'. Yo, damn, 3 weeks?
you're like an 8-hour block if you live together.
Yeah.
If you don't live together, see each other tomorrow.
And it's got to be like an 8-hour block where like it's not like I'm at work.
Right.
Right.
Or not like I'm sleeping.
Right.
Like give me a Saturday.
Right.
Word.
One. Two, like you guys both said, carve that time out beforehand. Don't just not answer your phone for 16 hours and just be like, oh, I needed alone time.
Word.
You can't do that.
No, that's a fact.
But if you're in a relationship where you have open communication, you should be able to say, you know what? I need.
Yeah.
I
I'm
need
going
a
on a
little
drive.
I'm going to the mall. I'll be right back.
It's healthy. It's healthy. Yeah, people don't get enough alone time, man.
I say these things on the mic to hint, ladies. If he looks a little wound up,
It's okay.
give him a little alone
They're
time.
not gonna listen to you.
I wish they would though.
I don't know
I'd
why
be
they'd
dropping
be listening.
gems
They
free
ain't picking it up.
for free 99.
They
Gen
ain't picking it up.
Gems.
Gems, Gen Snacks and Gen Gems in one episode.
Right. Wow.
Now, I'm realizing this man-woman thing is supposed to go on a certain way. It's not gonna change. We're just wired differently.
Be hopeful, Bim.
Look,
Okay, so I would say generally it's not going to change.
generally, yeah,
But hopefully you're in a relationship where
where
Well, like he said, they plan out time. They
which I think is super great. Can you guys make sure that continues after your marriage?
I think one of the benefits of DJing weddings, when you listen to the preacher or people who are giving advice to the couple, they always say the same thing. Carve out times for yourselves, and just they stress that. So I try to pay attention to what the OGs stress, and you got to put that in your relationship early.
I find it funny that you say like the priests are the OGs. But go ahead.
Why?
I don't know. It's funny to me.
Priest OGs?
Maybe. I don't know. You know, something I hate that they say is don't go to bed mad. I hate that saying because I'm petty. And if I'm mad, I'm going to go to bed mad.
Cancers.
he's a cancer.
Stop it. No, stop.
It's tough to not go to bed angry.
No, it doesn't.
And I get
Watch.
and yeah, even if we reconcile and okay, yeah, whatever, I'm still feeling away. I still feel away.
There's that. So the way I see it, it happens in like 3 different conversations. You have the incident that happens.
Yep.
You talk about it there on a Monday. Things are not right until about Wednesday. You talk about it again to get the clarification, and then maybe Thursday night. That's when it's all better.
Sounds about right.
Happens
That's
in
tough.
stages.
It is. Sounds about right.
Anyways,
Well, that was
there
deep
was-
relationship talk.
there was another thing. Shit.
That wasn't even the relationship talk I wanted to talk about today. I've already done 2
Oh,
relationship
what
things.
you had? Was there another one?
The Joe Budden thing.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Oh,
The breakup thing.
Joseph Anthony Budden.
Did they?
his
Did he
name?
say,
Yeah.
wow, did he say?
That's a very Staten Island fucking spaghetti ass name. Really?
Oh yeah, you have put up a tweet that I want to ask you about.
What I tweeted it. The one with me screaming at 2:45 in the morning in my head.
No. Oh, that was hilarious.
I was just up. Yo, I told you allergies whooped my ass yesterday. I got home, I ate after work, and I just knocked. And I woke up at 11:45. I slept for like 4 hours on a Tuesday midday for no reason.
Goddamn.
So I couldn't sleep.
Midgard.
Midgard.
Your boys are giving a curse during a breakup.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me. Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead. I'll let you get into it.
So Joe, they put the podcast out today, and they didn't get into detail as to what happened. Of course,
And we're talking about him and Sin breaking up.
yes, him and Sam,
Or
Sam
allegedly,
Allegedly,
or possibly.
they definitely broke up. And he's
If she moves out of your house, that's
That was a question I was going to say because so not to cut you off, but he put up, no, we haven't spoken in a while. Yes, we've unfollowed each other on Instagram. Yes, she's deleted all my photos. Yes, I came home and she moved all the stuff out. But neither one of us said we were broken up. So technically, can we break up without saying it?
that's fact.
so Joe Budden. I've had the pleasure. Actually met him twice.
You met him?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, because he does smaller venues, like he did
Middle East.
Middle East in Boston. He over here he did Jerkies.
Oh wow.
Yeah, him and Joel Ortiz maybe.
like
But
Joel.
dapped him up, super cool. At the time, he had a forum, Joe Budden TV or whatever. And I was like, yo, whatever we used to call ourselves. And he saw me, saluted me, dapped me up, all that shit. Cool dude. But one thing I noticed with Joe, he doesn't own up to shit.
No,
Ever.
he doesn't.
So,
Like, you describing literally a breakup and then asking, are we broken up?
yeah. And he probably did some shit to cause it.
I was gonna
So,
say he probably.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
People
put
don't
it out
just
there, but
pick up, move all that shit out
yeah,
of
for
your
no
house.
good reason.
right. Yeah.
And delete pictures. That's a
Delete-
that's
That's
a
when
lot
you
of work.
know
Yeah.
it's official. Because you got to go back in the history. Baby.
Yeah, you got to be mad.
Yeah. You got to be really mad to scroll delete.
Because I don't even like to scroll my own page.
Right.
Period.
Right.
Yeah.
Never mind, go look for some shit that's
Right.
specific. I'll be like, oh shit, I posted something mad funny from when we went to Beer Fest. These dudes trying to stack on each other's shoulders and one fell. Fuck, I gotta go look for that.
Yeah.
I gotta really want to show somebody that video.
Yeah.
And your anger has to be sustained enough for you to keep going in history.
And you have a kid with this person, so
Yeah.
you have pictures where you both are with the kid. All that shit's gone.
Engagement when he proposed pictures, all that shit.
Deleted your whole history, your whole
Yeah.
cash.
No, okay. So Joe on the podcast did say how sad he was. He's going on, and he sounded very sad. He said he's been-
Niggas always sad.
He is always sad, but he's like, I just want to go back home and cry. And he meant it, but from what it sounds like, it's done. So something happened.
Ah, you fucked up.
Yeah, something happened. So the way he was talking was, hey, when I get over this podcast is going to be back to his bullshit. But I don't think there's any reconciling. So who knows what happened, what he did, but it seems like
I mean,
it's...
I hate to think that he cheated, but I can't see any other action he could have done that would cause a magnitude this big.
I wouldn't say that, though, because he's never... Oh, let me stop. Yeah. No, yeah.
I mean, I
I
hope
hope
he
you to
didn't.
finish that
And I'm
sentence.
not-
Like he's never what?
he did get back for cheating before, yeah. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
He's Joe fucking Buddy.
It'd
Yeah.
be worse in his case because it was a whole thing of him not really wanting to have sex.
That's different.
That's not different because I know I can almost hear
If you tell me you don't want to fuck me and then
and
you
you
go
fucking
cheat on
somebody
me,
else. Yeah, that's oof.
When our good friend Mick Io was here, hello,
Hey.
Mike.
Oh, I'm like, okay, Mike.
Yeah, Haitian compatriot.
Yeah, I didn't know he.
She said, sometimes it gets stale. and the excitement
I'm
on the
not-
other side.
I mean,
I'm just saying what she said.
Yeah. No,
Right.
I mean, I
but
hope.
and what he's saying is, if you sit there and tell your girl, I don't want to have sex just because I don't want to have sex,
I'm lazy. I'm tired.
and then you go have sex with somebody else, it's like,
Yeah.
I thought you was tired though.
yeah.
Tired of you.
And that's when you get the lean.
Don't
back,
you jerk off, man? Don't you jerk off?
You get one of these. Bitch.
But yeah,
I mean,
so
I hope not.
no, I think it's a wrap.
So
I
do you,
think
so do you
it's a
think you can break up without saying it?
wrap. Only in immature situations. Like I remember that being a thing. Like I don't know, maybe towards the end of high school, beginning of college, to where you kind of just stopped talking gradually, and it was done, but not really done. I was in a lot of weird ass shit. I was in a lot
Me
of
too,
weird
because I'm
shit.
like, yeah, that's
Yeah,
how
you get
do
it. You don't
not-
really need to talk. You just kind of fade out, right? Yeah, just fade out.
All right, my nigga, bye.
I know. As far as I'm concerned, we still.
Because
do.
for me, it's like, I always think, can you break up when you're not really in a relationship, but you're in a relationship? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they were in a relationship.
There's a lot of, well, they are obviously, but
Yeah.
there's a lot of situationships where
Facts.
it's
Yeah.
not really your man, it's not really your girl,
Yeah,
but you're
but-
kicking it, and
yeah,
then one
yeah,
day
yeah.
you just stop kicking it, and those,
I'm so glad I'm not saying. I hated that shit.
those, right? Like those don't get all right, I'm done with you because you never started with them. Technically,
That is so true. What a fucked up situation.
this is terrible.
Oh my god, this
There
shit
are
go on
people
for months.
There are people
years.
who thrive on that, like just having a whole bunch of situations just surrounding them,
That's stressful.
just so
as
they don't
fuck.
have to say anything. They
Darren, you
just
never had to
stop
deal with
talking
that
someone.
shit. No, not really.
They just
Oh,
stop
you're lucky.
talking.
Usually, breakups have been pretty clear in my world.
Wait,
they
so
come with divorce papers.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we're done, huh?
yo.
Oh, he weren't playing, huh? All right. Here, sign here. All right. Court
I
on,
got served.
right?
I got served.
Right.
Right.
He served what? I got served the breakup. How do you? Speaking of that, how do you know the breakup is real? How do you know it's really done? Like it's really over. What signs?
That's a good one.
What signs are you getting that it's like, no, I think this is done?
I see what you're saying, because sometimes people say we're done, but they're
Yeah,
not done.
and then you can smooth your way back
And then
in.
if somebody says, I'm done with you, and you be like, all right, and then now you in trouble. I didn't mean I was done.
Like, how you know?
It's when you have that interaction, because sometimes you'll either on the phone or in person, or like say you go to pick up a last morsel of clothing or something that was left at that spot, and you can see it in their eyes that they're not, no, take your shit and leave. Like no kind of lingering glare or
no hopes in
Yeah,
the air that you
oh.
can kind of grab onto.
when it's just cold and she's like, all right, bye.
There's that funny meme that's like it's like two like lawns. One is like clothes all over the place, and the other one, the clothes are like nicely folded and stacked. And it's like the one that the clothes is all over the place, he could probably get her back. The folded clothes, nah, it's
Yo,
over.
Facts. Oh my god.
Tired of your
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
She
So
thought about it.
yeah, she was way too calm doing all this. She's done.
Yeah, shit like that. When she's cool, when she don't look like she's hurt still, and she's like, no, go ahead. I got something to do. I'm going out. Oh, don't go out. Oh my god.
Oh man. Oh, or I left the stuff outside for you. You just remind me it whenever.
Oh, you're not gonna be there? No, I'm out.
No, I'm out.
Oh, oh, all right. Yeah.
I think the most deliberate gesture of like that I did to someone, I had bought them a gift for their birthday, way before their birthday, because it was something that had to be bought at that time. But I knew he wanted it. By the time his birthday came, I wasn't fucking with him, so I mailed it to his house, and he lived like
You
very
still
close
gave
to me.
it to him?
Yeah, I mean, I can't do nothing with it. I can't return it.
Yeah, that's
But like,
yeah.
driving to his house was shorter than driving to the post office. I drove to the post
Yeah.
office, boxed it up, wrapped it up,
Paid
for it, put their address on it, made sure I mailed it 2 days beforehand so that when their birthday came, they knew I'm not going to see you today.
Did they hit you to thank you?
Probably, I don't know.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
how do you
once again, I was done.
So okay, we're hearing instances where the female is showing that she's done. How do we project that we done?
Yeah, because niggas just, yeah.
For me, I think it's we don't pick up the phone.
Yeah, and that's bad.
Turning down sexual advances.
Ooh, yes.
That's when you get
Yeah.
called gay and shit.
Yeah.
That's when they know. Oh,
You not even gonna fuck me?
oh, you gay now?
No.
Yeah, I'm gay.
But
Don't
isn't it
touch
easier
me.
just to say, I just don't want to do this anymore than to play that whole
Oh, you think
game?
women listen? Oh,
You're funny,
Oh,
Jen.
shit.
This is funny.
because as guys, right, allegedly, we're always ready for that. We always want sex, right? So if we say it, of course you don't mean it, grabbing the belt and shit, trying to pull it off. No, I mean it. Don't touch me. I'm leaving.
That's rape.
Hey, they block the door and all that. No, I'm get out the way.
That's rape. And then if you gently pick her up and move her from the door, now you go to jail.
Don't touch nobody. Yeah, but
Sucks to be you.
when you turn it down and she knows you ain't fucking around, and she's like, oh damn, he really ain't gonna do it.
She opened up the belt, take that button up. And you guys a little baby dick down there.
It's not hard. Yeah, that's
Nothing's happening.
that's
There's just no signal to the antenna.
That's a sign, sis. Let it go.
I would cry.
See, because that's what hits. At least from what I've seen, that's what hits
That
women.
would upset me.
It's funny to think that like even if dude has another girl, you see female sees dude with another girl, it still may not be over.
That's how guys are to me.
I,
In my opinion, I should
Really?
say.
no, I know. Like
yeah.
I think
Dudes will see that you with a dude and still try to pursue.
The fuck?
yeah.
Really?
When do guys stop?
Yo, niggas is crazy, yo. Wow.
They won't explicitly say,
Craziest.
can I be? Well, sometimes they will.
Yeah.
If they know you with somebody. But if they know you with somebody, they still might like hit you up.
Yeah. Hey, stranger. What's good?
WID.
That's scumbag
Hey
shit.
big
we,
head.
we supposed to be better than that, fellas. What the fuck is
Supposed
wrong
to
with y'all?
be.
What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
Which is why I don't ever let it be known if I'm with somebody. Therefore, I don't get those kind of messages.
Phew.
Because it after a while it becomes stressful. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah. Yeah, dudes is wild.
And then if you're direct about it, then it's you mad at me now? Nigga, you don't shut your dumb ass
and
up.
why do that to somebody that's in a relationship? Go pursue some single bitches. Why are you doing that? Like, I don't understand.
I think for me, that's the equivalent of the Ayesha thing with guys. I want to see if I still got it.
Full circle. Look at that.
That was good.
Yes, you're right. Want to see if the key still opens a lock.
That's the phrase I've heard. I've heard that phrase.
They've said that.
I think the way
Yeah.
the way it's said is no, it's in regards to something else. But
I know what you're talking
yeah,
about.
the slut one.
Yeah, the master key.
If the key opens the lock, it's a good key.
It's a master key.
But if any key opens the lock, then it's a shitty
Then
lock.
that's yeah. Word. Facts on facts.
Oh, that's deep.
Right?
Speaking of deep, last night I had a thought before bed.
I think I saw this.
You saw it on
I
Facebook?
think I did it. I laughed.
I was like, I don't like these comments.
I must investigate.
You ever think about the fact that the one thing we all can say is true is that we've all been babies, but none of us can remember what that was like?
Help
Yeah.
me. I don't.
Come on, man.
I don't follow.
I follow.
Every person who's alive
We've all been babies.
has been a baby.
Okay,
True or
Well,
false?
it's true.
But we all don't remember that experience.
Okay.
And that's the only thing that we all have in common as humans. We've all been babies.
So you got beef with us not remembering that we?
No, I'm just saying that's the one thing we all share is the fact that we've all been babies.
Is that the one thing that we all share?
What else can you say with confidence that we all can say yes? Besides
Every living human being can say
an experience that every
I hate her brain, yo.
it's amazing. I read the thought, I laughed, and then I went into my I had to, do Dr. Strange pose, and I was like,
look up in the sky
is
like
she right? Yeah.
other than like
Yo.
bodily things like we all breathe,
Yeah.
we all eat, cool. But as far as like a thing,
I love the comments.
right? Like y'all out here trying to get me in trouble. I'm just asking a question.
So I think that we all have the capacity to remember. We just, for some reason, can't pull it out of our heads.
Right, like we all start remembering like around 4-ish, 5-ish. Our first memory. Mine was my Barris concert.
She said something. She shared the Barris event the other day.
I seen it.
And I was like,
I didn't,
screenshot.
I didn't even think of you two assholes.
I definitely was gonna say something. Hey man, look at this.
Wow. I love seeing Barris. That's the part that pissed me off the most about it when you said it, is that he comes here like at least once a year, and I try to see him every time he comes.
As you should.
I love Barris.
You've been
What
doing
one
it for
dance
the
can
past.
do.
You've been doing it for the past how long?
32 years? Nah.
Nah. Hey,
Have you seen Barris in concert?
Nah, never seen him.
You what?
I know.
You haven't? Have you?
Nah, son.
Darren don't be going to
I'm
concerts.
not a
That's
concert
an
person.
experience. Well, if he comes to Providence, 'cause I know he's coming to Boston. But
It's
Boston
like
might be
the
a little tough.
22nd.
Something. I don't know.
Wasn't he in the India Point one of them times, or was he somewhere else?
He was
or
at
Newport?
No, he was at the Franklin Park Zoo in Dorchester.
Dorchester.
But apparently, when they posted the one I reposted, I was looking at the comments. Everybody's like, "Oh, no reggae in the park this year." I'm like, why are people like this? This thing tells you exactly where he's gonna be at.
Yeah, people are ungrateful.
House of Blues, just fucking go. It's like 4 minutes away from. Does it fucking matter?
That's it.
Who's throwing this? Who cares who the promoter is?
Really?
This is about the artist, not the promoter. Y'all are backwards out here.
I'd be sick of our people sometimes, man.
I mean, I love seeing Barris at concert. He's the one person I will see him every year if I could. I don't give a fuck.
I seen clips. High energy too.
High energy. He's like 72 years old.
That's crazy.
Barris Handman, for anyone who's like Barris who, reggae artist. He puts on a show. Like he's on stage. Like I said, he's literally like 71, 72 years old. He's on stage. I'm in the crowd. Right? That's where we belong.
Thanks, Jen.
Every time.
Thank you for clarifying.
He performs so long and he dances and he sings this the whole time that I get tired in the crowd and I just want him to be done.
Wow.
Every time I'm like, okay, can he just like he puts on a long show. It's worth your money every time. I'm like, oh my fucking god, I'm so sleepy.
That's a good promo though. That's
Very good
dope.
promo. When is it? Find out when he's coming. Maybe we can make it a group outing.
Hell yeah.
I feel like May we have a lot of things happening.
May's a busy month.
Yeah,
We're doing your birthday thing for sure?
What's happening my birthday? Karaoke?
Yeah. You said that Friday into Saturday, right?
I wanted to, but I feel like something happened on that Friday. Oh yeah, somebody's daughter's sweet 16 party is. No, I lied. That Friday, I'm going to Nike for work. I'm so stupid. It's the Friday before. It's the sweet 16 party.
Oh, but you'll be back though.
I'll
that
be
night.
back. Yeah.
You ain't gonna do nothing that night.
No, I'm gonna do something.
All right, so we lit.
Let's do it.
Bet.
I just had to think about what it is that's on the 24th.
Yeah, I'm down.
The 25th is the Triple B exercising.
That's right. I
training
bought my
class.
ticket.
That's all y'all.
Come on, Bim.
I'm not.
You're
I'm
a
not gonna wake up.
dancer.
I'm not gonna wake up.
I'm gonna wake up. You're gonna wake up.
And my knee's bad.
My
Mine
knees.
is
Your
too.
knees are better than mine. No.
I'll fall.
You're more clumsy than me.
You right?
No.
Ah, fine. You got me.
You're going to be at home like, yeah, I should have went to that class.
Facts.
Jerk it off motion. Anyone who's just too lazy to go on YouTube.
No, because I know I'm gonna be out that Friday because Shenny gonna be here, so I don't know what shape. Yeah, so I don't know what shape I'm gonna be in the morning.
And then Saturday is a graduation party.
Who's?
We'll talk about it.
Oh.
It's a busy couple of weeks.
Yeah, Maine's busy.
But it's all
Maine's
things
always
to
busy.
celebrate, yo. And Dylan graduates from middle school in June.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
You got a high schooler.
an expensive high school. Yeah.
That's the worst type. Meanwhile, my kid, she doing so good that they recommended her classes next year, all honors classes.
Yeah.
Do they do AP?
I don't know.
I think AP is just a senior level of honors classes. Not that I took
okay,
any or
okay.
anything like that.
Oh, shush. Humble brag.
Right.
Really? And this
yeah.
is which child?
Alexis.
Really?
Yeah.
Honors, huh?
Honors everything.
What's she going to? She's going to be a
Sophomore. Right. And I think she's in honors like Italian right now. But they want to put her in honors geometry.
She speak Italian?
Honors algebra 2.
2 math classes at once? Hey now.
Right.
Jeez.
Honors Italian, honors. I don't remember. The only thing that wasn't honors was gym, and I was like, I took honors gym. I don't know about you.
Honors.
No,
gym.
you didn't. You
Huh?
almost.
What? Excuse me.
Gym.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
You literally did the opposite of honors gym.
Dishonor gym.
You almost died, nigga. What the fuck? Who almost dies in gym?
Darren, apparently.
You're in a rare.
I'm super proud.
You wasn't even
Super-
dunking.
honors.
Was you like lay it up?
Come on, man. Honors orchestra. That was the other one. She plays the cello.
Really?
Yeah.
What does she want to do with her life when she's done?
Be better than all three of us combined.
Pretty much.
Clearly.
She's already there. And she's still throwing the shot put. She can't throw now. She hurt her shoulder, so she's in therapy for it. So she's a little bummed. But I believe the last I heard was marine biology.
I know that's right. They have a really good
but-
oceanography program at URI.
Yes, they do.
And you'll save yourself a lot of money.
Yes, you will.
I don't think she's gonna stay here.
Oh, she wants to be out?
I think she's gonna leave.
You're going to cry. Look at you. I see it
I,
already.
I'm not gonna cry, but I know a
You're
part of me
already
would be like, this one stings.
Yeah. Oof.
Yeah, I just want her to be happy. So
Absolutely.
I also don't want to pay for it.
You will pay.
I mean,
That's
hopefully,
the
I mean,
reason
she's
why.
on her
Hopefully
way
she can cover it, yeah,
to
but-
get scholarships. And
I'd be
everything,
like, listen, if you go to URI, so it's cheaper for me, I'll buy you a car.
but I'm buying her a car.
Is that what your folks did for you?
My dad bought me a car.
Yeah.
But he just bought me a car to buy me a car. I wanted to go to URI, personally.
Hmm.
Because I said, URI, every state has a U of something. UMass. We're over here
That's a
talking
step
about, well, I want
here.
to go to UConn, I want to go to UMass, I want to go to UCLA. Why am I going to travel to go to the U of another state?
You
And
go
waste
to
all the extra
the
money.
U.
The U?
The U
The U?
of Rhode Island. Yeah. The U.
Rhode Island born, Rhode Island bred.
Will we die?
Rhode Island dead.
Nigga.
So go Rhode Island. Go Rhode Island.
You
are-
are I.
We kept it
I could
subdued.
I could take this version.
Yeah.
I like this
It's like
version.
the acoustic version.
Yeah. Yo,
The unplugged version.
we were talking about guilty pleasures last week
Yeah.
for shows and movies. Can we talk about guilty pleasures for music?
Oh, go for it.
Because my guilty pleasure, you know how you be in like Target or Bed Bath and Beyond or whatever, and you're hearing like an acoustic guitar singing, and you're like, oh, this is really nice, and then you start to listen to words, and you're like, is this flashing lights? And it's like, so shimmy, shimmy, a, shimmy, ah,
What the fuck?
tra la la, and it's like a guitar. It's super metal, melodic. And I'm like, yo, that's my guilty pleasure, yo. Acoustic covers of things. Let me. My phone holds out.
It's funny because that's
Dude
what
to
I was
get right in
thinking
your
of.
pants with that, huh?
When I was saying I'd rather hear white people sing reggae over Ziggy Marley, that's what I was thinking of.
You really hate Ziggy.
I fucking do. Somebody sent him this clip.
My playlist is actually called Guilty Pleasures.
Oh, you created a playlist
Yeah,
of this.
there's only a couple songs on there.
Let's hear it. Let's hear these white angels.
Let's see if you guys can get this one. It's pretty easy.
Somewhere over the rainbow.
Oh, wow. Rihanna joint?
I'm not here for this.
Keep thinking of me.
Absolutely not here for this.
Yeah, I wanted to give it a shot, but we'll play it after.
My guilty pleasure. Yo.
Yeah?
And there's another. I think that where it started.
What
was,
zone does that put you in, though?
I don't know. Is this it? Come on, hurry up, catch it.
Cut that shit off, man. What are you doing, Darren? Why you like this?
I don't know.
You've been in West Warwick too long,
I
man.
know. No, this is way before West Warwick.
Full circle. So the hat. The hat says
yeah, that definitely.
it's a blue
It's
dad
fitting.
hat on my
Yeah.
head. Thank you. It's because my hair appointment got canceled today. It says "Make Hip Hop Great Again," but it's styled like a MAGA hat, but it's blue instead of red.
Yeah.
Cool. Bought it at work once. Love it. Haven't worn it in a while. Wore it today.
Yeah.
On the way over here, when I was running on time, I went to the liquor store in the plaza next to the airport, and I asked if there was liquor here. He said Hennessy, so the answer is no once again.
Yeah.
So I went to go get this crown. And when I pulled into the plaza, there was this group of people that were dressed nice. They was in front of the buffet, but the buffet looks closed.
Yep. It's closed down.
Yeah, it's closed permanently, right? But they're dressed nice, like they're Jehovah's Witness church getting out. And they had little signs. I wasn't paying attention. I go buy the liquor. I come out, get in the car. I'm driving back by them. There's more of them. They have signs that say Trump, keep America great.
Oh, boy.
Whoa.
But I'm already in the car driving past them. And I'm like, oh, shit. I got this MAGA looking hat. I'm in Warwick as a motherfucker.
Yeah, that would have been something. Wow.
I was like, shit. And I spent extra money on this Crown Apple because this is expensive as fucking West Warwick. Y'all don't drink Crown on here?
No, Bud, Natty Ice.
I wonder how much the Hennessy costs on this motherfucker.
Taxing. No, we don't cover that.
They
here.
charge 25% more
Yeah.
than they do in the hood for this shit. I did that math in my head. And I was like, I should just leave, but I didn't. And I got outside to see these MAGA people. I should have fucking left.
That's scary.
Watch yourself.
I
It's Mother's Day this weekend.
was gonna say that. Yes.
Where'd you get your mama?
See you in Nigeria.
She's not gonna call you. I'm waiting for my gift. It should be there when I come back.
They always say that, but
They
then
do.
they forget. So, I'll make sure the truck's ready for her when she gets here.
Give her an oil change. Or tell her
There
you got
you
a
go.
oil change.
Yeah, I'll get a wash and whatnot.
Tell her
I'm
you
paying
got
for the damn thing.
She can't check. What you gonna do?
Yeah, right.
Imagine she was a living
Be under the car. Hey, this filter's.
I know you didn't change it because this one is the same one I put on last week.
Yeah. But
Yeah, Mother's Day. I'm totally unprepared. I haven't bought a card yet.
fellas, don't get caught out there, man. Take care of what you got to
Caught
take care
out
of.
there. I like
Don't
police.
be Darren.
No.
Yeah.
While we have this moment, I'm going to say thank you to our listeners for listening and rocking with us, as I usually do every week. Make sure you follow us on social media platforms. On Instagram, it's PLSDELTHIS. On Twitter, the same handle. On Facebook, it's Please Delete This. On YouTube, it's also Please Delete This. Pretty much Google us. And type
Subscribe
in,
to us.
Yeah, subscribe and listen. Pretty much everywhere you look is Please Delete This.
Are we boring you?
I was waiting for Darren to finish.
Ooh. Anyways, also, what was the other thing I usually say?
SoundCloud.
Yes. Make sure you listen to us on your favorite streaming platforms such as SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google
Play Music,
you know, all the other good
iTunes.
stuff. Thank you thus far for rocking with us. We appreciate the love. Continue to do so because
We don't know why.
we don't know why. Just do it. Or just
I'm
gonna
upset.
tell them why you're
Why?
Drake.
Darren broke the frame last week.
He did.
As we walked out, Darren had a whole frame on his porch, and he was like, "Oh, I could just use that."
Yeah.
I was in IKEA this week. I said, "Darren, is that other frame good?" He said, "Yes, it's good." I
Yeah.
didn't get a frame from IKEA. What are we looking at on this couch?
Yeah, I didn't
A
change it
broken
over
frame
yet.
still.
You know why?
Broken
I
motherfucking
have
frame.
I have to get glass, but I did fix the frame, so I'll try to finish that off this
You
weekend.
fixed which frame?
The one that was outside.
Oh,
you know
okay,
you remember
okay.
it. It's in the garage actually.
Why
You know
don't
what
you
I-
ever close your garage door?
I was gonna say you're gonna have.
I don't know. I didn't
stuff
open.
living
I
there.
didn't open. Clarabo did that.
Somebody got to close it.
Oh, yeah, it'd be me. My chainsaw works.
Ah! Who fixed it? What's his face? What's his name?
Anderson, I think.
Back to this again.
Yeah, I think.
I thought. So it's not Robinson.
It's not
not
Robinson.
It's Robinson.
This guy's
It's not
crazy.
Robinson.
Not Robinson.
It might be Anderson.
I'm pretty sure it's
I'm
Anderson.
pretty sure it's Anderson.
Pretty
Check
sure.
his mail. Just go through his mail.
That's
Wait, is
not
that
weird. That's not weird.
is that illegal?
Yes.
I think so.
It's illegal to open
It's
it.
definitely a
You
federal
know what's
crime.
illegal that as a landlord that I'm like, it shouldn't be illegal, but it is. I was there checking on a couple things and I had to pee really bad.
You use one of their bathrooms.
I so wanted to, and I know third floor people had no problem with it. They weren't home, but I didn't. And I was wondering to myself, like, how mad would I be if I lived in an apartment and
My
I came
landlord used
home?
my bathroom.
Yeah.
I would feel violated.
Skid marks and shit. Yeah, that's fine.
I just had to
Not
pee.
skid marks.
I mean, I would have cleaned up.
He would have peed, dropped his phone in there, and get the phone out.
I had to stop peeing to get the phone and then peed everywhere else.
But it's somebody else's toilet, so you know there's other pee residue in there. Do I grab it? Do I leave
no,
it?
no, no, no,
Because
leave
of
it in there.
that, I've left my mark.
If I left it in there, now they're gonna find the phone and wonder whose phone it is.
Then they're gonna call it. My phone's gonna ring.
Oh my goodness. I
Liable to
can't.
get sued.
They're gonna get electrocuted.
Wrap it up.
Anything else?
I got cool shoes on.
Yeah, those are pretty damn dope.
Thank you.
Nothing
Yeah,
else?
some Air Maxes. That's all I got.
I kind of wanted to talk about the person who's trying to pay for the Warwick
Oh.
kids' school lunches, but we are out of time. So
What's that?
The Warwick School Department has said that they will, if the kid owes money
it's
on
not just
their,
them; it's like a thing now. I wanted to talk about
Yeah,
that first.
I feel like Cranston has actually sent debt collectors.
yeah, they
Right?
have.
Warwick is now saying the kid's only going to get peanut butter and jelly until they bring their balance up. You know,
For
until
their-
they pay
their
off
school lunch.
right?
What the fuck?
And
So
s-
let's back it up. When we
Okay.
were in school, if you had to pay for lunch, whether reduced or full,
Right.
you had to pay for it to get the food.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And if you didn't have money, you just didn't
you
get
just
lunch
didn't
that
get
day.
food. Yeah.
And saying it out loud now, that sounds barbaric as fuck. But at the time in school, it just seemed to make
That's what I'm
sense.
saying. Was this in high school now? You talking about?
But this is school in general.
Oh, I guess I always got free lunch, so I didn't care. Oh, my mother would just make us lunch.
Yeah. But I feel like that might have always been a thing, but I didn't pay attention in elementary school.
Mm-hmm.
But now I'm seeing all these stories about. I guess they let the debt accumulate in
Yeah,
schools.
the
It's
kids-
not a pay on
Yeah.
feeding.
So the
situation.
kids, they go, they get lunch, and they put in their account number, and they're like, "Oh, you don't have any money in your account," so it just gets billed.
Right, and it becomes billed, and it just grows and it grows and grows.
Yes.
And I've seen a couple of posts about schools saying kids can't graduate if they have
Oh.
if they have overdue bills.
Well,
Come on with that shit. Kids
Right.
gotta eat.
Right, kids gotta
Right.
eat, kids gotta graduate. You're putting kids in debt before they even get
You're
out of
right.
school.
They can't even work to pay for this shit.
Forget
They
a
don't.
student loan.
So it's not on parents. I mean, I don't understand why this is a thing. Like,
Right.
we as a country
How did we get there?
should be able to supply our children. We're cutting all shit from school as it is.
Right.
We're underpaying our teachers as it is. We're not creating this outlet for these kids as it is. And we can't give them a decent meal.
Where the fuck's the money going?
And
Where's
that's
it
what
going?
I'm saying. Like it's one thing when in our time it seems barbaric now saying it. If you didn't have money, you just didn't eat.
Yeah.
But if you didn't have money, you just didn't eat.
Yep.
But you didn't put your family in debt.
Yeah.
Now they're making a way to give these families
Yeah.
debts
Yes.
that they didn't have a plan to
Yeah.
get out of.
Yeah.
If you can't afford lunch, $1.25 or $2, whatever it is now,
I'm damn sure not going
you're
to
not going to afford
$7,000.
$8,000. Right. So why
That's
are you,
crazy. Wow.
Just you're better off just saying, you know what, kid, you're gonna have to eat when you get home.
Yeah.
I'll get the feelers. And then, to your point, you were saying somebody.
Oh yeah. So
Offered.
yes.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, I barely.
So there's a restaurant. I wish I had pulled this up fast enough to.
Shout out to them.
Where they wanted to pay off all of the debts for the kids in
All
West
of it,
Warwick.
huh?
Yeah, I think it was like 77,000 or something like that.
So
What?
they did it in West Warwick. They actually paid it.
That was 77?
Something like that.
That's a lot of money to say the kids owe you for
How many
school
kids? Damn.
lunch. All right, so here we go. I'm just gonna read it real quick.
Wow.
Warwick, Rhode Island. A West Warwick business owner was denied her offer to pay off school lunch debt in Warwick after raising thousands of dollars to put an end to lunch shaming.
Wow.
Because, like Darren's saying, well, I'll just read the article. In March 2018, the owner of Jell's Kitchen, Angelica Penta, started a money jar to help students who struggle to afford lunch. She said West Warwick Public Schools accepted her $4,000, which will be applied at the end of the year, but Warwick Public Schools would not accept her donation.
Could you imagine?
When I went to Warwick, it wasn't so simple. They basically said they couldn't take my check because people would get upset if their child's lunch was being paid for.
No, they.
Not a
What?
goddamn person's gonna be like, who the fuck paid my bill?
No, give her money back.
Ma'am, I have a whole T-Mobile bill you could pay for. Ain't nobody
Word.
gonna complain at all. When I went to Warwick, it wasn't so simple. They basically said they couldn't take my check because people would get upset if their child's lunch was being paid for. In a statement, Warwick Public Schools said it was not in the position to single out or identify specific students that should be selected for reduction in the lunch debt while excluding others. Penta says she met with Warwick school officials twice to discuss alternative uses for the money, and my phone just died in the middle of me
Yeah,
reading
my
that.
phone's on like 1%.
That's dope, though. I'm actually looking at the restaurant now.
Yeah.
If
So
I'm in the
basically-
area, I'm going to fuck with them, yo.
And that's
dope.
the thing. I'm sure when people got word of it, they put money in the jar because we all feel the same way that kids shouldn't be
Yeah.
feeling shamed or
Right.
penalized for going to school and want to eat, and families shouldn't feel that way for not being able to afford
Yeah.
that.
That's a huge stress.
That's
As a
crazy.
parent,
Like, right.
I don't have dollars to give my child. To
Even
eat.
if you might even have a job where you can afford it, you just don't have cash to give your
Yeah,
kid
true.
that day.
Well, now they have it's like a system online where you go, you actually prepay the account. At least that's how it is in Cranston. The girls have their accounts, but
Still.
fucking kids.
They're
You gotta tell.
kids.
You gonna look a kid in the eye and be like, nah, today you can't. No.
And those were middle schools.
So basically,
That's
what they would
crazy.
do is, if you couldn't pay for your lunch, and you got behind, they would just feed you peanut butter and jelly till you brought it up.
My nigga.
Which peanut butter and jelly is still a good meal for a kid,
I'm fucking with it.
but it's the perception of lunch shaming, like, oh, you got
Yeah.
peanut butter and jelly lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then your friend
Now
got
you're
chicken
creating-
patty and shit. Yeah.
Right,
Now
like
you're
you're-
creating like
you're
a
singling
bullying
them out.
environment. Oh, look at Darren. He got
that
peanut butter and jelly smacking out of his hand and stuff.
Like,
Yeah.
how much more does it cost to get them little fake ass chicken patties they give
Right.
versus the peanut butter and
Right.
jelly?
Right.
Right. That's crazy.
Yeah. You gotta do better as a country, as a state.
That's crazy. Yeah, you
As a
can
state and a
just
country.
steam a bunch of shit and just give it to the kids. Seriously, they would steam burgers. They would just have them all in the fucking thing and just
Yeah. Have
put
fun.
on them. Yeah, I'm just. That's crazy.
Isn't that nuts?
Figure
And
it
kids
out.
don't know about bills, so it's not like they know to go home and first thing, Dad, by the way, I got a $2 bill coming.
Right.
Look out for it in the
Right,
mail.
right. Don't open my mail. It's my mail.
They
Don't
don't even
open
want
it.
to take
They're
my
gonna send the
permission.
pink joints now. Past due.
All stressed out. Like, goddamn, I owe so much for lunch.
That's algebra and
Right.
lunch.
Now you're keeping kids from graduating over lunch bills?
That total was
Right.
insane. Wow. That's
I am
crazy.
stressed. I got honors English, honors math,
And fucking lunch
and
bills.
I can't pay for lunch. Could you imagine?
Well, y'all talk about some nigga shit while
America.
I go.
No, we
done.
good.
No, we done.
done.
Guys, thank you so much for rocking and listening.
Love you
We'll
guys.
talk to you next week.
I hope you prefer that we just kept out the Game of Thrones for most of it.
Yeah, we did this for you fuckers. Not next week though.
Bye.
Happy Mother's Day to all the moms
Mother's
in
Day.
advance.
And
God
happy
bless.
Teachers Appreciation Week to all the teachers.
y'all-
Oh, is that this week?
That's this week. Shout
Happy
out to my
Teachers
wife.
Appreciation Week. Y'all are great. All the teachers, the ones that hated on me. Look at me now, bitch.
Whoa. Bye.
Peace.